Last game of first round action we've got for you here on the second streaming board. It completes the 4 first round games from board 8. We've seen a narrow win for Jelle Klaassen against the artist Kevin Painter. Ryan Joyce put Jamie Caven to the sword 6-1, and Martin Schindler and Stephen Bunting have just produced an absolute belter. But it's Schindler, the German number 2, got some revenge for his defeat to Bunting yesterday, and he awaits the winner of this one. It's Joe Murnan, a man who has won one of these events, managed to win one a few years back when he didn't even have a tour card. He was invited to make up the numbers and then went all the way and took the title and the 10 grand, got him in all sorts of things,
Jermaine
like the World Match Play.
For the ball.
And Jermaine Wattimena, the machine gun, the tree trunk necked Dutchman, who in the words of Lionel Richie is once, twice, 3 times a Barnsley Players Championship semi-finalist.
That's also a bullseye. Throw again. This time Joe will throw first for the ball. That's outside. That's a 25. It's Jermaine to throw first. $100. $28. $99.
Jermaine Wattimena.
100.
3 times he's made it through to the semi-finals here in Barnsley. Never taken that next step and found himself in a ranking final in PDC darts. That's a fantastic shot from the machine gun.
$140.
He's gradually been getting better and better and better as Jermaine. Got himself to the World Championship. Managed to win through to the second round.
58.
Got to the Players' Championship finals last year and made the 3rd round there.
97.
He's just creeping up the world rankings, and he's a guy you think might have the wherewithal to go and claim one of these titles one day if everything goes well. He's one of those really rapid throwers where he just zooms around the board and sometimes it looks like he can't miss.
It's 82. Game shot.
And double 10 is hit by Jermaine Wattimena. 16-dart hold of throw in the opening leg here. A couple of times they've met before. Both times it was a victory for Jermaine Wattimena. And one of those was at the Players' Championship finals in Minehead at the end of 2016. It was a first round tie. Wattimena ironing out Murnan 6 legs to 0. The other time they met was actually at Q School back in 2015. That was when Jermaine got his tour card.
74.
He edged out Murnan in the latter stages on one of the days there in a deciding leg.
177.
177 for Jermaine Wattimena, and just an example there of how he does zoom around the board. Very difficult to keep track of Jermaine Wattimena.
140.
Good leg of darts this from Joe Murnan, 91 left, but Wattimena is breathing down his neck. 48 left after 9. Great leg of darts. Now then, Murnan. Bullseye first? No, he's gambled. Double 17? Yes. Double top? Oh.
71.
Did not quite give it enough. Good mark, you'd think.
Game shot.
Yeah, superb stuff. Double 16 for an 11-darter. Break of throw. Jermaine Wattimena 2-0 up here. It is at least 9 legs on the spin Jermaine Wattimena has won against Joe Murnan. All 6 the Players' Championship finals back end of 2016. At least the last leg when he beat him at the Q School. And the first 2 here, he's averaging 111. Who does he think he is? Martin Schindler?
100. $100. $99.
2 tons for Jermaine, ton 99 for Murnan. Steady darts. This isn't steady.
140.
It's more than steady. Put that man's face on the side of a car, somebody. Somebody actually has.
132.
Why not? Why not? Only way to go. 12, 60, 60 to leave the 170.
93.
93 chipped away by Jermaine Wattimena. 170 won't go.
105. Game shot.
And he pins double 16 first dart for the second leg running. 3-0 to Jermaine Wattimena. He is averaging 107 and threatening to run away with this. Murnan's averaging 105. I mean, in the last couple of games, we've seen Stephen Bunting fire in 7 180s and average 102.
180.
And get beaten pretty convincingly by Martin Schindler. Murnan might be about to do something similar. That's his first 180. Murnan. Can he follow it up? He might. Oh, it looks so good as well, that first dart.
90.
Well, 6 trebles in a row. Unfortunately, 2 of them were treble 5.
140.
And Wattimena's right there with him. Back-to-back ton 40s.
$100. 59.
Left a bogey number there, Jermaine Wattimena. That's always the danger when you go the bullseye route. You miss the 25 entirely and you can leave yourself on a number you cannot finish, undoing all the good work you've done. Murnan has left himself double 19. It'll be interesting to see 64. If he splits this or if he goes straight at it. I think he's going straight at it. He is, and he pins it. So Murnan does get his first leg on the board. He's averaging 108. Wattimena 106. 99. When you looked at the various first round ties, this might not have been one that jumped off the page and said this is going to be one of the highest standard games you'll see today. But at the minute, that is exactly what it is. Fabulous stuff we've been treated to from the Bunting Schindler game and this one.
40.
And you wouldn't know it from looking at Joe Murnan. You've got no idea whether he's averaging 110 or 73 from his facial expression.
139.
Well, he was in danger of leaving himself a bogey number there, Jermaine Wattimena, but he has hit the treble to leave 1, 2, 3. 39. Oh, that's a brutal one for Joe Murnan. Oh, look at this double 8. Oh, what a magnificent shot, Jermaine Wattimena. 57, bull, double 8. Beautiful stuff, 4-1. 109 average from the machine gun.
81.
Fabulous.
$137. 96. 140.
Well, he is piling in those 2 treble visits, Jermaine Wattimena. Hasn't hit a 180, he's had 1,177.
95.
A number of ton 40s and 130 hit. Obviously that sparkling 1, 2, 3 checkout.
98.
And he's left the 1, 2, 6. Single 20 will leave the 170.
99.
He's done better than that. 4 19s for bull, there's 3 of them. Oh, double 6. Oh, it's magnificent. 1, 2, 3 check out on double 8. Follows it with a 1, 2, 6 on double 6. 12 darter. Jermaine Wattimena. This is superb from the machine gun. He's averaging in the 110s.
57.
We've seen some huge averages from players over the last couple of Pro Tour weekends. Rob Cross has piled in 118. Simon Stevenson did 111.
96.
Adrian Lewis has chucked in 111 a couple of times, as has James Wade. Wattimena is currently averaging round about that 111 mark. And if he can back up this performance with anything close to this over the course of the day, then he could well find himself in the latter stages. He could get another semi-final. He could make his first final. He could go on and win it. We saw a number of new winners of these tournaments last year. Gurney, of course, winning his first one and then going on to win the Grand Prix title. Wattimena, 1, 2, 3 check out, 1, 2, 6 check out. Can he do a 130? He might just do it. He might just do it on the ball. Ooh, one match dart missed by Jermaine Wattimena. Tops for Murnan. Stays alive with a 15 darter. He survived one match dart, Joe Murnan. That makes it 5-2.
$60. $162. 171.
There we go. We got there in the end. 171. Jermaine Wattimena to add to the 177 he hit earlier on.
$93.
And it does mean the 9 darter's still on. Oh yes. Oh yes.
100.
Oh, Jermaine Wattimena. 6 perfect darts. Leaves himself 150. Oh, please, Jermaine, just go 3 balls. We saw Michael van Gerwen hit 3 balls in a visit yesterday for a 9 darter. Oh, just the 6 perfect darts. We continue to be teased by these guys on the live streaming boards. I think Murnan knows the game is up. Not much he could do against this from Jermaine Wattimena. Double 16.
18.
Oh, 2 more match darts missed by Jermaine Wattimena. He will come back, looking to seal the deal in 13, 14 or 15 darts. Double 16. He's already pinned it a couple of times in this game. Double 8.
24.
Oh. Oh, what is going on? Touch of the Yella Clarsons here from Jermaine Wattimena. Triple 18. Oh. He's gone back to the triple 20. Leaves himself 26. But it doesn't matter because Jermaine Wattimena tidies it up. A 6-2 win, a magnificent display. 107 average from Jermaine Wattimena. It was a 99 from Joe Murnan, but he did not have the firepower to stop the machine gun today. Magical stuff from Martin Schindler and Jermaine Wattimena to conclude the first round action here on Streaming Board 2. Those two are going to square off against each other, but we're going to have a look at some of the other boards now as we move into the second round. We'll see Dimitri Vandenberg, the World Youth Champion, taking on Davy Van Balen here in a few moments' time.